y'all, I'm April McKinney, and because this is Super Bowl week, I've come up with a really delicious, easy, low-fat appetizer that doesn't taste low-fat at all. Trust me, it's really delicious. My sister-in-law actually makes this chocolate chip cheese ball. She's been making it for a while now, and every time she makes it and brings it to a party, it is just so good. I just can't stop eating it. And so I came up with my own version of the chocolate chip cheese ball, but it's a little bit lighter. We're taking some of the sugar out, we're making it lower fat, we're not adding any butter to this, and it's really still just as good. It's delicious. I think you're gonna love this one, and it's gonna be perfect for the Super Bowl or any time of year, any party you've got going on. So what I'm gonna do to get started is I'm going to take some walnuts, and you know with the cheese ball how usually it's covered in chocolate chips, or you know if it's a savory one it's covered in almonds. I'm actually gonna cover this in a few chocolate chips and some walnuts, and that's just a way of not covering it totally in chocolate chips, so you're still gonna get a little bit of that good chocolatiness, but you're also gonna get some fiber and just something good in these walnuts. You could use pecans or almonds, whatever you've got. And what I'm gonna do is toast these, and toasting the nuts is just gonna give them a lot more flavor. It's gonna make it taste really yummy. And so I'm just gonna put these over about medium heat. Keep an eye on them, maybe toss them every couple of minutes. It will not take them long at all. I'm gonna put them back on the back burner. And I'm just gonna let them toast up. I'll be able to start smelling a really good walnutty smell, and that's when I know that these are done. So about 5 to 7 minutes or so, and I'll keep an eye on them. You don't wanna just do this and then go take a shower though, okay? Because they will burn if you leave them on there too long. All right, so now we're gonna get started with the cheese ball, the actual ball of cheese. All right, what I'm starting out with is, of course, some cream cheese. If I can get it off the paper. This is low-fat cream cheese. I always use the third less fat cream cheese pretty much in any recipe because it's still creamy, it still tastes like cream cheese, and it's a third less fat, so might as well. So now to the cream cheese, I'm gonna add 1 container of Greek yogurt. So I have 8 ounces of cream cheese, and this is about a 5-ounce container of vanilla Greek yogurt. And y'all know I love to use Greek yogurt because it's a thick and creamy consistency, it's got nice tang, and it's high in protein. This is fat-free, and it's just delicious. Everybody's buying Greek yogurt now, and it's just a great thing to cook with to make things lighter and healthier. And like I said, most recipes that I've seen for these cheese balls call for cream cheese and like a stick of softened butter. We're not using any butter, and I'm telling you, you are not going to miss it. This Greek yogurt is sort of taking the place of that extra creamy ingredient, so we really just don't need the butter. What I'm going to do, try not to knock over my other ingredients here, is I'm just going to begin to cream this together with my beaters, my mixer. All right, so my cream cheese and Greek yogurt is well combined. Now what I'm gonna add is 1/3 of a cup of powdered sugar. And like I said, usually in this recipe or in these chocolate chip cheese ball recipes, there is anywhere from 3/4 cup to a full cup of powdered sugar. I'm only using 1/3 cup because we have that Greek yogurt that's adding some sweetness, and you just really don't need all that sugar in this recipe. It's still gonna be sweet, and 1/3 of a cup is gonna add just plenty of sweetness. It's also gonna thicken up our cream cheese and Greek yogurt. So I'll mix this in. All right, so our powdered sugar is in there. It almost is like a delicious cream cheese icing, which gives me an idea. Maybe I could do a cream cheese icing with Greek yogurt. All right, I'll save that for another time. All right, so get that mixed in. The next thing I want to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of salt. I'm talking 1/8 of a teaspoon. I like to add salt to pretty much anything that is sweet. It just brings out the sweetness of desserts, and so it's always important to add just a little bit of salt to anything you make that is sweet. Now I'm going to add in my chocolate chips. I'm adding 1/4 cup of mini chocolate chips, and that's important. You do want to use the mini chips for this, or if you couldn't find mini chocolate chips, you could get a bar of dark chocolate and just chop it up, and you could do it that way. But since this is a chocolate chip cheese ball, it just makes sense to have those mini chocolate chips in there. So now that I have everything mixed into my cheese ball, what I'm going to do is just take a piece of just plastic wrap or cling wrap, spread that out here and just get this right onto the plastic wrap, just like that. Make sure you get it all in there. You don't want to miss anything. And sort of use your spatula to just form this into a ball. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to coat it in the walnuts and chocolate chips, but just try to form it into a little ball with your spatula. Okay, so once you get a ball formed about like this one, what I'm going to do is just wrap it in this plastic wrap. You want to stick it in your fridge for at least an hour, and it's going to firm up in there. And then we'll roll it in our walnuts and our chocolate chips. Okay, y'all, so my cheese ball has been chilling in the refrigerator for about an hour. What I'm going to do is just get some chocolate chips. I already have some chopped up walnuts, and I've just put them in a shallow dish or plate. And then to this, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of the mini chocolate chips. Unwrap this. You kind of have to be careful with this. I mean, it's not going to be really, really, really hard, but it'll be hard enough to where you can put it into the nuts and chocolate chips. All right. So basically, just kind of flop it in there. There you go. Perfect. And then what I like to do is just sort of take this and mash it in and just, you know, get it coated all over with the nuts and the chocolate chips. So I have it transferred on my pretty plate now. Look how cute that is. Doesn't that look great? And so what you can do is actually make this ahead of time, put some saran wrap or plastic wrap over your plate, and then just bring this out of the refrigerator. Whenever you're ready to serve it, you can serve it with some little graham cracker, the little graham cracker sticks, or I just broke up some graham crackers here. Or if you really want to make it even more healthy, you can serve it with apple slices, and that's usually what I do. And this is a great thing even just to make during the week when you want something sweet but still good for you. Eat it with apple slices just a little bit, you know, maybe after dinner. And it's a great, healthy, light dessert that is really satisfying and yummy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and I hope you have a awesome Super Bowl party if you're having a Super Bowl party or whatever party you're having. Hope you'll give this one a try, and be sure to check out my website, aprilmckinney.com. Also, if you like this video and you want to see more, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You just click on my picture in the corner, and check out my Facebook page, Cooking with April McKinney, for more recipe video updates and all kinds of good stuff. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.